Hi, Professor Hankinson here. Just wanted to do a quick overview video about what you're going to be learning about this semester. This course is divided up into 3 units. The first unit is about foundations of American government. The second unit is about the institutions of American government. And the third unit is about politics in American government. In the first unit that we start with, we will be taking a look at the values and the documents that underpin the United States. And so in that section, you're going to be reading the Declaration of Independence and the Constitution of the United States. You'll be learning about the power sharing relationship that the founders designed so that they didn't want all the power in the hands of the national government, and they didn't want it all in the hands of the states. So we have this thing called federalism, where we share the power between the national government and the states. And then you'll also be learning about civil liberties and civil rights. And civil liberties are basically these prohibitions that we place on government, or restrictions that we place on government, basically telling them that they can't do certain things. They can't infringe upon our speech. They can't interfere with our free exercise of religion. They can't search you without probable cause, etc. And so in placing those limits on government, we're basically opening up this space for people to exercise some individual freedom and liberty. On the flip side of that, we'll be learning about civil rights. And civil rights are the demands or the obligations that we place on government to make sure that people are not discriminated against, that they are treated equally in the eyes of the law. And so that's the first unit that in this class, basically giving you the foundation that you need to understand the other 2 sections. The other 2 sections are the institutions of government. And in that section, you're going to be learning about the institutions that govern over the United States. Now, this is a class on national government, and so we focus on the national legislature, which is known as Congress, comprised of the United States House of Representatives and the Senate. You'll be learning about the presidency and the executive branch. And so while the legislative branch makes decisions, the executive branch executes those decisions. They take those decisions and put them into action. And so the executive branch is comprised of the president and the president's staff, but it's also the bureaucracy. And so the departments like the Department of State, Defense, etc. And then the third institution we're going to be taking a look at is the federal courts. Most importantly, we'll be taking a look at the Supreme Court, the power that the Supreme Court has, and how the Supreme Court makes decisions when there's conflict over, hey, is these decisions that the Congress made, are those constitutional? Are the way in which the president or the federal bureaucracy put those decisions into action, are those constitutional? And so basically the court settles the dispute over the constitutionality of our laws. The final unit of the class is sort of the lifeblood of American government, right? So you've got your institutions, you've got your foundations. Politics is where people struggle for power, where they want to influence who leads us through elections. People want to influence others in terms of having an ideology and trying to persuade them of a particular political worldview. Politics is about the media and how the media really does socialize us and frames certain political issues that have an influence in terms of who we might want to vote for or the kinds of policies we might want to support. And so we end this semester by taking a look at those elements of politics, from the media to public opinion and ideology, to campaigns and elections, and beyond. And so those are the 3 units that you're going to be learning about this semester. There's a lot of cool exercises and grade assessments you're going to be participating in. You have a couple short writing assignments. You're going to be writing a simulated letter to a member of Congress. You'll have some exams and quizzes throughout the semester. We're also going to be doing a lot of online discussions of some really interesting topics. So when you get a chance to take a look at the course schedule and wander around on the Canvas site, take a look at those discussions. Okay, that's it for me. Good luck this semester. Like I said in my email, I know these are challenging times, but I know we're all up for the challenge. And I love teaching, and I have a lot of experience teaching online classes. And so I think we're in for a good ride. All right, nice talking to you, and I will talk to you soon.